It's time for bookkeeping, beer, and BS. Let's talk a little shop, because you got your own pressure washing business too out on the East Coast. What did you see in 2021 that A gave you optimism going forward, or B gave you some pause going forward? How'd you do in 2021? How's that setting you up for 2022 in your own cleaning company?
Yeah, 2021 was awesome, man. I mean, we had probably record-breaking year in 2021. We didn't slow down. Commercial started picking up really big. We do a lot of HOA stuff, so HOAs were on point, man. Never going to complain about them. So going forward in 2022, man, we're pumped. Like we're planning on, I have 2 trucks and I want to stay there. I'm just comfortable there, but I'm like, I decided 2022, we're going to step up a little bit more. We're going to scale a little bit. So I'm not going to jump too fast. I want to grow in a little slower pace, but I've been doing this for a long time, so I have a lot of experience in it, and I failed in the business, so I know the failure. So that's always there. You can see it. I know it.
Yeah. You know what that feels like. It's like a guardrail on a highway. Yeah. Like there was one time you went off of it and you're like, I know what that feels like.
Yeah. So, but now 2021, and I seen it. I mean, I talked to a lot of contractors, and 2021 was great for many people. Mm-hmm. Many people. Newer guys are you're always gonna struggle if you're new, man. I tell guys that call me and they're struggling, I'm like, dude, it's your third year, it's fourth year, third and fourth year, you're gonna start seeing that automatic growth, man. But those first few years, you're gonna have to keep hustling your ass off.
You don't have repeat clients. You don't have anybody that you've served before. Life is tough when every client has to be new.
Yes.
It's tough. And then and life is still tough. I mean, like when you're running a small business, it's just one challenge after another challenge. And we wouldn't get into it if we didn't secretly love that, right? Yeah. Any of us could go get a job anywhere. The resumes that we have from running businesses qualify us to go get a job anywhere and probably make more money right now than we do right now. But why? Like there's no fun in making somebody else money.
Yeah, I could never
have done that.
I can never do it again.
Yeah, and like challenges, good. Bring it on. Like that's like if you're not doing hard things, you don't have pride. And you can go make a bunch of money, but if you don't get pride with that money, it's irrelevant. It doesn't bring you any value. It brings you a lot of things because money can buy things, but if you didn't work your ass off to earn that money, it doesn't come with pride. And pride is the thing that makes us tick. Think about like just depression is running rampant, right? Like there's a lot of emotional challenges out there for a lot of people. And it generally comes when we don't have the opportunity to work our asses off. If we are lucky enough to have the opportunity to work our asses off, we are lucky enough to have the opportunity to like build a bunch of pride, because that's really what fuels us. It's not making money that fuels us as entrepreneurs. It's like the hard ass work.
Yep.
And not that we have to be out in the field working hard, whether we're doing marketing stuff or whether we're doing office stuff or whether we're out cleaning stuff. Like there's a lot of pride in all that stuff. It's not the money that fuels us. That's cool. That's like a bonus. That's like nice to have. And that's the part that satisfies our significant others usually. Yeah. Yes. But the pride is what keeps us going. And I try to tell my employees that too, because they generally lose sight of that. They want an easier day instead of a harder day. They want an easier route instead of a harder route. Mm-hmm. And what do you get out of that? You get, for them, for sure, they get less money, but they also get way less pride. Like overcoming really hard shit is the thing that fuels you. It's not doing what somebody told you. I don't care who you are. Like following instructions and like doing the thing that somebody said to go do isn't the thing that jacks you up. It's I got to this job and there was no way to get it done, but I figured out how to get it done. Like that's when you go home and had a good day. Sometimes you don't have a good day because sometimes you can't figure out how to do it, but eventually you do. And eventually you get that pride. So yeah, 2021 was good. Like we were talking, 2022 is going to be really effing good.